We'll do three more. One, somebody had a hand up over here. Two, and then the senator. Okay, one more.
Thank you for your time, Senator. Mine's kind of a two-parter. I heard an interesting statistic the other day that Lockheed Martin has a budget bigger than 21 states, and we collectively spend more on our military than the Department of Agriculture, Labor, Education, Energy, and even Veterans Affairs combined. So I'm wondering if
And more than like the top 10
right.
other nations of the world combined. It's actually more than 10. I just remember that's
Something about 20.
yeah, closing on a.
So I'm wondering if you have any intentions of preventing or at least cutting that budget in the coming budget negotiations. And in addition, I know Senator Rand Paul has introduced in correspondence with Representative Tulsi Senate Bill 532, the Stop Funding Terrorists Act.
Haven't seen it, but I'll take a look at it.
It was introduced and it's going through committee hearings, and I'm wondering if you would be willing to co-sponsor that bill.
Not without looking at it. And Rand Paul's not exactly a, shining. You got to take a close look at what he's. I do agree with him on stuff, and we have worked together, but it merits a close look. When
he does have a very good record on foreign affairs as far as preventing us from going into unnecessary regime change wars.
Yeah.
So I would strongly encourage you to look at that bill.
Will do. Our main battle has been trying to make sure that the Republican effort to push up defense spending is held to a standard where we go up on the domestic side as much as defense goes up. We couldn't quite hold to that in the last spending agreement, but it was close. We got to I would say close enough to close the deal phase. So I think the prospect, while Republicans hold both the House and the Senate, of actually cutting the defense budget is not so great. I do think that John McCain, the chairman of the committee, who's an ardent advocate for more defense spending, is also an ardent critic of the way in which the Pentagon spends money, and the fact that they've never been able to do or survive an audit, and the fact that their procurement system is riddled with conflicts of interest. So there is a place where we have a potential bipartisan avenue to look at some of the spending, and you may not agree as to quantity, but at least we can get after some of the waste and mischief.